Hi, my name is Avery and I'm going to teach you how to do an overhand serve in volleyball. So the overhand serve is used to start the play, but lots of the skills are transferable to a spike or a hit that you would do during play to get the ball down over the net. So the first step of learning the overhand serve is probably the trickiest part, and that's getting your throw and the timing right in order to hit the ball. So you can start with your non-dominant hand holding the ball out in front of you. It should be like pretty much shoulder height where you're holding it, and you're just going to throw it up and let it drop. So you're trying to let the ball just go straight up and drop straight down. So if you see it hit the floor back down like over where your hand was, that means it was a good throw. So you're going to practice that. Just throw up and let it drop. Throw it up and down. So when you're practicing that throw, the main thing to watch for, other than making sure it's landing in the right spot, is to make sure it's high enough. So for height, you want it to just kind of peak at where you could reach your dominant hand, so your other hand. You want that hand to be able to reach it, but you don't want it to be like too much higher than that. So it should just go up so you can reach at the top and hit it down. So you don't want it to be down here, and you don't want it to go way up in the sky. So now you can practice. Now that you've gotten the toss up, you'll just toss the ball and try and hit it with the other hand. So toss, and I'm just hitting it down. When you're contacting the ball with your hitting hand, you should have an open hand. It should be nice and tight, and you should be hitting it like right in the middle of your hand. Use your palm and use like the top of your hand that's not quite your fingers yet. So that's all gonna contact the ball. It's like you're slapping the ball, and then you're gonna push it against the ball. So I'm gonna throw my ball, I'm gonna hit it. So the next step of this would be to make sure you're following through. So once you hit the ball, you don't just like high five it and hold your hand there. You're gonna dip it down. Follow it down to about your hip. So you'll hit the ball, snap down to your hip. So I'm gonna throw the ball, hit it, snap down. So then once you're more comfortable with where you're getting the ball in the air when you're throwing it and you feel like you're making good contact, that's when you'll try and be pushing it out more. If you have a net, great. If not, you can imagine the net and you're gonna try and hit it over the net now. So once you're trying to hit over the net, you're gonna need more power. So that's when our legs come in. So as you're throwing it up, you're gonna step with your non-dominant foot so that you can throw like same way as you throw a baseball. Your non-dominant foot goes in front. Okay, so those are the steps we need to keep practicing. So hold your arms out, you're gonna step, throw, hit, follow through. When you're serving, if you're playing in an actual game on a court, you're not able to step over the outside line when you serve, so you need to take that into account with your step. So when you're doing an overhand serve, you can't just stand on the line. You're gonna need to step back so you have room to step and not step over the line when you're hitting the ball. So once you put all these steps together, it's just gonna take a lot of practice. This is one of the most difficult skills in volleyball because it's very hard to push the ball with that overhand power all the way over the net. So don't get discouraged, keep trying, and have fun.